Hey guys, this your girl Love Goddess. How are you guys doing today? Listen, it is time for your channel message. I hope you guys enjoy your day off on Labor Day. How did that go? How did that go? Did you guys barbecue? Put that in the message. Did you barbecue? What did you have? I know we're trying to get away from meats. Did you barbecue fish? What did you have on that grill? Did we get the grill popping on yesterday or nah? Let me know. Listen, I wanted me some grilled oysters off the on yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to get in. I didn't even grill. Actually, I just spent my time alone here, connecting with spirit, getting a little reading in. I read, I fed my mind yesterday. So yesterday was actually a pretty good day to take off and just collect myself mentally by reading. I have this really good book here that I read. Um, the Secret Teachings of All Ages. So I got my read on yesterday, and I really enjoyed that. I learned a lot, some things that I didn't know. So I'm actually grateful for that. I hope you guys did something that was amazing yesterday besides just eat. Besides just eat. I didn't take the time to eat yesterday. I actually just read and collect myself and spent time with spirit. So that's how I spent my Labor Day. Let me know how you spent your Labor Day. Um, there is a message here. We're going to get us a channeled message today. See what it is that Spirit needs us to know at this time. All right. I feel the energy, though. There's this energy of, I don't know, almost like an energy of taking a leap of faith, believing in yourself, trusting in your choices that you make. I've been feeling that energy because I've talked to several people between yesterday and today, and it's mainly been around making choices, taking leaps in your life, making sure that you're not staying in your mind about decisions that you make, following your heart and, not allowing your mind to overpower you when it comes to making those choices. So I feel the energy of that. I'm not sure who we're going to pick up, what energy, what guides, what angels, what ancestors want to come through tonight or today. But I do feel that energy. I just want to let you know, if this energy comes up, follow your heart. Follow your heart. That is your hidden guiding post. Your heart. Like, if you had to make choices, it's always best to go with your first thought, because usually your first thought is where your heart is leading you, that first thought. But if you don't go right away with that first thought, then your mind will take over. That's when you'll start, all kind of things come up. So try to go with your first thought, because the first thought is usually your intuitive hit. That's your intuitive hit. That's where your heart lies. So if this is you, if you're coming up against some choices in your life that you need to make, it's the first thought. Your guys are in that first thought, because that first thought is usually a thought that you don't think too much about. It's like it's the first thing that comes up. So if you follow that first instinct or that first train of thought, it's usually the right one. Okay, so that's a little hit right there for those that may be wondering, because there is definitely that energy of choices, taking a leap of faith. Um, yeah, there's a card in, I don't know, there's a card in here. It's in the Work Your Light Oracle deck. There's a card in here. This is what I'm going to explain what I mean about going by your first choice. This one, Leap of Faith card. It's the Leap of Faith card. This is in your Work Your Light Oracle deck, because I was playing around with this. I also gave somebody a read earlier today, so um, I was using this deck. But this deck came up. This card came up in their read, and like I said, it's been several people that this card came up in their read, or this card, or either we were talking about following your heart. But if you look at this card, the leap of faith card, it says you go first and the universe will catch you. And the thing about this card, if you look here, this is the same person. It's two, it looks like two people, but it's one person. This first person here is standing on the cliff, contemplating, trying to figure out if that's what they want to do. They're worried about all of these mountains, all of these cliffs that's on the bottom that can eventually, if they jump and take that leap, that could be the last breath they take or the last thing they do, because it may be the wrong choice that they made. So you here, you have this part of you that's here waiting like, I don't know. But if you see, there's a light in her hand. There's a light in her hand. This person here has already taken the leap. This part of you has taken a leap. This is your spirit. This is your spirit. This is your higher self that has already taken that leap. The thing about it is, like I was explaining to this person, and then if you see how your higher self is up here with the moon, in the emotions, your first thoughts, your intuitive hits. This is the person that took, that your higher self took that leap, that first leap. And now, you know, they followed their intuition. Whereas over here, this is your body. This is your body still standing at the cliff, not yet connected to the spirit. So you have to find a way to connect your thoughts, your body, with your spirit. Your body is not catching up with the spirit. If you got to catch up with your spirit. Your spirit already took the leap. Your higher self has already taken that leap. You just have to get out of your mind, get out of your logics, get out of your thoughts. Stop overthinking about what's going on down here, because the thing about it is, these are the mountains, these are the cliffs. Yes, they're sharp. There's a lot of things that went on in your life. But the thing about it is, like with all of these cliffs, you got to look at it. You're already on top of it. You've already overcame this. How do you think you got to this cliff? That means you had to climb these mountains. You had to struggle. You had to get past some pain. You had to walk away from some relationships. You had to leave some jobs. You had to do all of this in order to get to that cliff. And now that you're on top, you're up here contemplating, trying to figure out, well, now I have to make another choice. Okay, well, when you were down here dealing with all these cliffs, all these mountains, all these hills, all these valleys, when you were down here dealing with that, you were taking a leap then too. You were believing in yourself at that time too. You were believing in your faith at that time. That is how you got to this mountaintop. That is why you're here. Now it's time for you to leap. And when you leap, your guides, your guidance system, your angels, your God, everyone that is here that is telling you it is time for you to leap. It's time for you to soar above all of these valleys, all of these mountains, all of these hills. You have to soar above it, but you're still trying to contemplate like, I don't know. But if you leave this mountaintop, do you know you're walking back into what you just left? You're going to end up walking right back into what you just left. So you might as well take that leap and follow your spirit here. Your spirit is leading you to the place that you need to go. And I feel that energy so strong because, like I said, not only just today, when I was giving a personal read to someone, not only just today did that card come up, you know, I've already been feeling that energy of leap of faith, you know, believing in yourself and making the right choices when it comes to your challenges and what you're facing. The thing about it is, a lot of you guys are looking at how hard it's going to be if I take that road. And then you're looking at, well, it only makes sense to go this way because this way makes sense because I'm used to everything that's going on over here. I'm already used to this road. Why would I want to go this way when I have to go through all of those challenges, all of those, hills and those valleys and those mountains I got to climb. It's hot outside. I need some water. And there's no water in the valley. There's no water in the desert. Ain't nothing out there. Everything is a facade. Everything is is an illusion to me because I'm hot, I'm hungry, and I'm thirsty. Well, that road is leading you down somewhere you've never been. This is a new road for you. We're in the channeled messages now. I'm sorry. This is a new road for you. See, and that's the thing. When you think about it, going the way that we've been going, it just kept us above water. But we've always been in the water. When are we going to get out of the water? When are we going to get out of the water? We're in the water and we're just there floating. Our feet are just flapping. We can't even touch no ground. We've always kept our head above the water. And that's what we're used to. We're used to that road. So that's the road we want to take because it only makes sense to go that way. But what about getting outside the box? Taking a step outside the box. Do some things that you've never done before. Push your own self to the limit. You cannot build muscle by doing what you always do. Muscle comes in the push, in the drive. That's where our muscle comes from. How are we going to be front runners for God if we ain't building that muscle to be the front runner? Everything that God stands on has muscle, strength, value, worth, stability, strife, love. That's everything that God stands on. But what we got to do is get out of the norm. Okay, well, if I just make sure, we're going to stay afloat. As long as I meet the numbers here at work, as long as, I don't get on. Okay, that friend has a temper tantrum every time we say this or do that. We just won't let them get a temper tantrum. We'll just play around with it, allow them to get away. You pampering other people, but you're still just floating. We are not trying to float. It's crazy. Like, I had somebody came and sat down with me, and they were telling me about their dream, okay? And they were telling me about their dream that they had. And so I was interpreting the dream for them. And the dream had said, they said, it usually is a bridge over the water. But she said, when she went towards the water, the bridge was no longer there. So, usually if there's trouble, she said the water wasn't trouble. It was nice and beautiful and clear. I could see the bottom. So, being that she could see the bottom of the water, the bridge is no longer there. She could see the bottom of the water. She decided to swim across to the other side. But what I told her, I said, do you understand what you just told me? She said, well, the water was clear, so there's no trouble in the water. It was peaceful. I said, yeah, but there's one thing missing. The bridge. Where's the bridge? See, what I had to let her know was the bridge is your connection to your higher self. The bridge is your connection to your God. The bridge is your connection to the angels, to the other side. The other side is where all your help comes from. So this person just sat and told me that she's seen the bridge, but the closer she got, it's like the bridge was retracting. And then when she got up on the bank, the bridge was gone. You're telling me that you were walking towards the living water, trying to get to the other side. And the closer you got to the living water, the more the bridge retracts. I told her, I said, listen, let me tell you, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but your bridge is your connection to your higher calling, your higher self, God himself. That's your connection. to the spirit realm. And if your bridge is not connecting and you have to swim across, you know what? There's a lot of things in the water that want you. There's sharks, there's stingrays, there's jellyfish, you know, there's whales, there's mammals, there's all kind of mammals in there that you have to fight to get to the other side. She said she woke up out the dream, you know, but she was trying to get to the other side. I said, baby, it don't have to be that much of a struggle to get to the other side. Listen, make sure your bridge is there. Make sure you're connecting with source. This is why I say pay attention. Your guys are there. Your guys are there. They're trying to speak to you. They're trying to call out to you. They're 1555 on the clock, 1555 on the clock. That may be a significant number there. I'm going to write that down. But pay attention. Pay attention. 1555. Pay attention, because you don't want the bridge to be retracted. You want to be able to clearly walk across the bridge. Once you went through all that you've been through. Where did I put the card? I don't put it somewhere, y'all. I dropped it. Once you get up to the mountain and you have to take a leap of faith, the thing about it is, listen, the thing is, when you take that leap, what is happening is you're not truly seeing the bridge that is there. That's why you have to take a leap of faith. There's a bridge, an invisible bridge, that is sitting there to catch you when you leap. And what it's going to do is it's going to carry you up. That's why on that card, wherever I put the card, on that card, that is why it was, she was floating towards the moon. And the moon is your emotions. Yeah, well, Spirit don't want me to get that card no more. I don't know what I did with it, though. I hope I ain't lose it. I was only sitting here. I'm sorry. But that's a distraction. And I feel like that's another thing. Being able to know when you're getting ready to elevate to another level in life, there's going to be distractions. There is distractions. While you're in the valley, while you're in the mountains, there will be distractions. There's going to be coyotes. There's going to be snakes. There's going to be whirlwinds out there in the desert. There's going to be many things in the desert that tempt you or try you or, you know, test you, whatever the case may be. But the thing is, as long as you stay focused, you know, we can't be afraid of the journey. We can't look at, oh, that's just too much. That's outside of my comfort zone. Well, that's where we need to be. Because how are we going to build that muscle? We can't build the muscle in order to be the forerunner for God, because God needs people with strength. So always doing it the easy way is not going to work. You know, so be ready to get outside of the comfort zone. Be ready for that. In spite of what things look like on the outside, I don't care if you're losing your job. I don't care if you haven't paid your car payment and they about to take your car. Like, that don't mean go on the corner and sell your body to make the money. That is not how it plays. That's the trick of the enemy. That's the snake in the desert. No. You wait and be patient and wait for your camel to come across. Wait for your camel to come in the midst of you and take you on the rest of your journey. But see, because the camel is a camel that doesn't move fast, but they're very persistent. And they're very persistent They don't. They there are animals that they're consistent, they're persistent, they're resilient. They are they're very focused on the job at task. So they'll get you through the rest. So wait for your camel in the desert. They're going to go towards the water so that you can drink. They're going to go towards the fruit trees or whatever berries that grow in the desert that you're able to eat. Wait for your camel ride while in that desert. But while you're waiting, continue to move. Continue. You got to do something. You can't just sit there now. I'm not telling you to sit. What I'm telling you is don't allow your mind to overtake you. Don't allow your thought process, the logic of what is happening, make you do something that's going to knock you off your game. That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Stay in the heart space. Make sure you're following your intuition. Make sure that, because that's your bridge. That's your bridge over troubled water. Is your inner knowing, your guiding host, your guiding system, God himself. That is the way out of no way. Okay? So don't lose focus, guys. This message is very clear. Don't lose focus. This is the message from your guides. I'm your girl, Love Goddess. Listen, I'm going to end it there. I think that's a very, very, very perfect place to end it. That is, listen, stay focused. And it's not about the destiny. You know where you're going. You have the vision. It's nothing about that. The main thing is your journey there. What have you learned? What have you picked up on the way? What is making you stronger? What is building your muscle? Listen, I love you guys so much. Just take this message and run with it. Here, you can share it. You can hit like. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about it. If this is your first time and you are energetically connected, and you are not a member of Love Nation here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We would love to have your energy here, where this is the best way for me to connect with you in order to bring a message to you that best suited towards your path and what is going on in your life. I am so honored to be able to be here of service to you, and my God, I am grateful and I am thankful to be here today. Listen, until next time, like I always say, I pray for you, you pray for me. And here in Love Nation, we are one nation under the highest guidance and government system there is. God, source, beautiful white light there is. And we are here growing together in a nation as one. I love you guys so much. Until next time, take care of yourself, drink plenty of water, exercise, meditate. Make sure you stay grounded. This your girl, Love Goddess. Peace, love, and light. Bye.